Welcome to today's edition of NCR Video Tutorials. Today's presentation is Console with Stephanie Smith.
We will be demoing Console, NCR Aloha's new advanced reporting system. All right, so today we can talk about product mixes. I have Joshua Evans. He is a local restaurant owner. Josh, how do you currently track your product mixes?
Typically do an inventory count through the kitchen, and we reconcile that manually versus our sales reports from our Aloha Manager reporting tool.
So you're going back in between the product mix and the sales reports to kind of do a comparative analysis?
Yeah, it's not super efficient, and I'm sure some stuff falls through the cracks. I'd love to hear a little bit about how you help us streamline this process.
Fantastic. Yeah, we do know that the product mix is one of the biggest parts of your business. So we've built in some really great reporting tools through this. So you see here, we can customize the date range if you'd like. If we go, you'll have a full breakdown of all of the categories for your food, wine, beer, catering, etc. The quantity amount sold, the net sales brought from that through that time period, the percent of quantities, percent of sales, and the average price for all of those items. So let's say we're looking at your food details. We can scroll down even further. And through here, you can see a full list of all of your items sold within that amount and how many you've done, what the net sales were, quantity, total sales. But let's say that you ever change your menu?
We change our menu seasonally. Our core products stay on, but we tend to add some seasonal items as availability permits.
And then how do you currently determine which products should make the cut?
You know, unfortunately, we may do it by sense of smell. So, you know, we don't do a great job. One of our biggest problems is digging in and tracking what our best sellers are. We manage most of our product mix details on the day-to-day, and getting a better sense of long-term trends would probably be helpful in making these decisions.
Yeah, so if, let's say you're wanting to see if the chicken and waffles dish here is something that should be making on the next seasonal. We can track the trend through here. We can go over to this area. Those and what the sales amounts were. But if you'd like, we can also add in the previous year's sales. We can look at this by sales or quantity to give you an idea of how you're doing. And we can also just do, let's say, Sundays whenever you do your chicken and waffle special.
Wow, that's great. So I can track it specifically against when I'm running specials for that item?
Yeah, it looks like on Sunday you've just sold it 374 and only about 2,278, so this might be an item that you may not want to keep on the menu if it's not selling that much throughout that year.
Wow, that's great to know. Thanks, Stephanie.
Yeah, and we can even look at it again as the percentage of the total sales that you have for that time period. Let's go back over to the sales reports here. And do you ever do any kind of competitions with your employees?
Yeah, I have a great relationship with our local beer distributor, and whenever we get beers on special, we usually have a race to the top.
So how do you track how they're doing in terms of how many they're selling or perhaps the price they're selling it at? How do you follow that?
You know, we do it really old school. We have the servers save their tickets, and at the end of the night, our manager's doing cash out. He'll do a manual tally.
I've been there before and done that, and I can tell you that takes a little bit of time. So we've thought about this, and let's say you're saying about your beer specials. We can actually select on the products mix report your employees. And through that, you can see every item for those certain employees, for the date range, again, that you choose, that every single item that they sold. So if you wanted to see how, you know, Brittany's been doing with the Ace Pear cider, we can see that she sold just the one within that date range. We can do it all employees, or even specifically, we can drill down into one specific person. And the great thing about all of this information is that it's all exportable.